Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sanjlina Veronica and I'm at home, which I'll be leaving in 4 hours. Yeah, in 4 hours. So I have my flight back to Korea in 4 hours. I was here for my holidays and today it's over. If you hear background noise, kindly ignore them because I'm in a Desi household, so anyways, I wanted to make this video because I know a lot of GK scholars are going to be moving to Korea very soon. So here's a list of the things that I think you should pack when you come to Korea, especially from India. Now, this is just my personal experience and the things that I need. There could be different things that you need, so make sure you pay heed to whatever you need, but I think these are some things also very necessary. Okay, let's begin. I'll make this really quick because I really have to leave. I have no time. The first thing that you have to do is, okay, someone's calling me. Anyways, coming back, the first thing is a towel. Carry a towel from India because the towels in Korea are this small. They are very small, very small. So make sure you carry a towel with you. Now you can use those towels and be okay with it, but I would suggest to carry your own towel from India because they are really very small. They're like hand towels, like we have next to our sink. They're like that. They're as small as that. So a towel. Carry an adapter because the plugs in Korea are very different from India, especially if you have a laptop and you have a laptop charger, so you know there's this earthing wala thing. So for that I would suggest ki you carry an adapter. You'll get them in like local stores in India or you'll get them on Amazon. Carry a universal adapter, I think that's what it's called, so it's gonna be really helpful. Now after you go there you might change the chargers and everything. For phone chargers you can change them, but the first day you're gonna be in great trouble. So last time a lot of people were in great trouble, but since I had been to Bangkok just a few days before I moved to Korea, I already had a universal adapter, so I just carried it with me and it saves my life. The third thing is carry food. Carry lots and lots of food, please. Clothes you may want to buy in Korea. Now, everyone who goes to Korea, maybe not everyone, but most of the people when they go to Korea, they have a wardrobe change or a change of fashion, change of style. You're gonna buy new clothes, and the old clothes that you carry from India might just stay in your wardrobe with no use. So carry enough clothes for you to sustain yourself for the first month, because that's when you're going to pay for yourself, because the scholarship money takes some time to come, so you have to sustain yourself when you go there. So carry clothes enough just for the first month, so you can just change and wear for like a week and then repeat the same clothes. But carry food. I'm telling you, the chocolates in Korea are the same that you get in India, like Kit Kat, Oreo. It's the same chocolates, but it tastes completely different. Like the taste is different, not completely, but 50% it's different. The Kit Kat is my favorite chocolate. India में मुझे बहुत पसंद था, मैं हमेशा Kit Kat खाती थी, पर वहाँ पे जाके Kit Kat का टेस्ट ही कुछ और था. It was almost the same, but then there was some difference, and someone who loves Kit Kat a lot, I could understand that. So the chocolates taste different over there. Take Indian chocolates, take spices. You may think that नहीं, हम तो कोरिया जा रहे हैं, मुझे तो कोरियन फूड बहुत पसंद है, मैं तो उसको खा के रह लूँगी, मुझे इंडियन फूड की ज़रूरत नहीं है, but ज़रूरत पड़ेगी. First of all, cooking saves a lot of money. Scholarship money is enough, but it's like if you use all that scholarship money to eat, then you will be like, how do I say, stipend to stipend. That's how you're going to sustain. You will have no savings, and you need savings because you have to pay for the dorm, you have to pay your health insurance, so you need some sort of savings, which is why you will end up at some point of your stay in Korea, you will end up cooking. And most of the Indians that I've seen, they do end up missing Indian food at some point, and we all start craving Indian food and wanting to cook Indian food. So carry all the spices that you need to cook your food, and carry, I don't know, bro, just carry Indian snacks. वहाँ पे Lays नहीं मिली मुझे, and there is Lays actually, but the Indian Lays, the taste that we have in India, they don't have it over there. So carry your favorite Lay's flavors, whatever, bro. A lot of Indian snacks and everything you don't get in Korea, or they're very expensive in Korea. So I would say carry lots and lots and lots of food. Now the next thing is that make sure you carry your documents. The documents that you submit for GKS, make sure you carry a original copy or a copy of all your documents, but make sure you carry those documents again, because at different points of time you might end up needing those documents. So don't forget them. Do carry your documents with you. Another thing, carry a Forex card. Now, a Forex card is a card that you can use. I think you might know it, but for the people who don't know, Forex card is basically an international card that has a lot of currencies, and you can go to different countries and use the same card to make payments. The Indian card, Visa, MasterCard, they might not work in different countries, or sometimes they work in like some stores and don't work in the other stores, but Forex card, they work everywhere. So carry a Forex card with you, and it's also an easier way for your parents to send you money if they have to, because they can just transfer the money to your Indian account, and you can just use your Forex account to basically convert the rupees into Korean won, and you can use your Forex card in Korea. So I did that, and it made life really easy. And because in the first month you're gonna have to use Korean won, so sorry, what am I saying? In the first month you have to use your own money, and since you have to carry rupees and then convert it to Korean won, if you carry like a lot of money, like people carry 1 lakh sometimes. I carried around, how much did I carry? I carried around 60,000, I think. Yeah, I carried around 60,000, and I ended up using all of it in my first month, because most of your expenses are going to happen in the first month. You have to, buy things for the room, buy things to eat. You have to buy, a pillow for yourself, a blanket, and blah blah blah. Lots of things you have to buy for yourself. So that requires a lot of money basically. So the first month is going to be a little like tight on your budget. So I carried 60,000, but I lived in Busan, and I know how to save money a little bit here and there. So I could sustain myself. But a lot of people do carry 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh, or if they have more money, they carry more money. But I would say at least carry 60 to 70,000 with you. I think I carried 60,000, then my parents sent me some more money, so it would be around 80. So I would say, carry like 70, 80,000. But Forex card makes things easier, because even if you carry less, like maybe you don't have that much to carry together when you're going from India, so you carry a little bit, and then the rest your parents can just deposit in your account, and you can convert it later when you're in Korea. So that's why Forex card makes things a lot very easy. And you don't have a Korean bank account in the first month, so of course they can't send you money in your bank account, so they have no way to send you money in the first month or second month if you need it. That's why a Forex card is important. And another thing is that you can't carry so much money in cash, right? If you carry like so much money, imagine you change them into Korean won and then carry so much cash with you. So that's really uncomfortable. And in Korea, they use cards everywhere. So having a Forex card really makes things easier. Get yourself a Forex card. And I had for me, I had HDFC Forex card, because there's an HDFC bank nearby, and I found HDFC card has Korean won. Now, not all Forex cards have Korean won. You have to see which one has Korean won, and which cards give you a reasonable exchange rate. All of that you have to see. So HDFC, since the bank was close to my house, and some of my other friends who went with me, they also did HDFC. So I found it more easier, and since HDFC bank, my parents also know how to deposit money there. So I thought that would have been a lot more easier. So I just did an HDFC Forex card, and it worked really well. So yeah. One more thing to add on, shoes and bags are really expensive in Korea. If you want to buy good shoes and good bags, they come very expensive. And there's no less price bags or less price shoes. And you cannot do online orders in the first few months, first 1 or 2 months, until your ARC arrives, because you cannot register to the online shopping apps. So where you can get probably some cheap items, you cannot register yourself there. So you have to go and buy things from the stores, and it's going to be really expensive for you to buy shoes and bags. So just to sustain yourself till your ARC arrives, at least get 1 or 2 pairs of shoes for yourself when you're going from here, and maybe 1 or 2 bags. Get small handbags, or a tote bag, whatever you need for for fashion or just for work practical uses. just get those things, I would say, because I did not get a lot of bags from India, and when I went there I had to go and purchase bags, and they were expensive actually. So the first month is very difficult, and then on top of that I had to buy a bag. So somehow I found a good one, but it was expensive, and some of my friends got it back from back home, so they were having it easier. That's why. And shoes, the same thing. I bought shoes since I'm from Kolkata, and Kolkatan people love shopping from Sri Leathers. So of course I had my shoes from Sri Leathers and I took them with me. So that sustained me for a pretty long time in Korea. And then when I got my stipend, I could go out and shop for my, shoes that I wanted. So yeah, I think there's nothing else that you would probably need in Korea from India. I would also say carry some traditional outfits. Traditional outfits are kind of necessary because sometimes on traditional days, like some festival days, you can wear your traditional outfits, and sometimes they have culture days and stuff like that in some universities. So you can go to those universities putting on your traditional outfits. So wherever you are from in India, carry 2 or 3 maybe of your traditional outfits, because of course you're not going to get them in Korea. Carry those, and carry some like snack or something, like some extra ones to share with people over there. There's this packets of like toffees or something like that. Just carry those things, because in Korea you will have a lot of instances where you would want to make people taste your Indian food or Indian toffees or candies. Because when I am in my language school, so in the second semester, a lot of people would because I have a lot of Vietnamese classmates, so they would come and share Vietnamese candies with us. My friends from Indonesia would share Indonesian candies with us, and I luckily that around that time my parents were sending me a package, so I asked them to send those candies also, so I could share our candies. I took Pulse with me, so I gave them Pulse basically. So you can carry packets of those candies with you, and you can share it with your friends. So I would suggest carrying such candy packets that's just for like other people, just to give other people whenever you have this chance. And yeah, traditional outfits, heels if you need with those outfits. I think these are all the necessary things that you would need in Korea that you don't get in Korea, and basically you have to take them from India. I think that's about it. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel and listening to my entire video. If you did. God loves you and you're precious, and everyone who's coming to Korea, have a safe trip to Korea, safe journey to Korea, and I hope you have a lot of fun. Bye!